isn't this just another metaverse? And the answer is, you fucking dolt, you moron, you Philistine. Avatar, the world of Pandora looks like Pandora. It looks like that. The metaverse looks like worse than Fortnite. Compare the two. Compare the two and tell me that one, yes, oh yeah, it's a movie. It's not real. Oh, wanting to live on Pandora, it's just a distraction. No, Pandora, James Cameron, Avatar will redeem humanity in a way that fundamentally the metaverse and everything else that we shit on cannot, will not, and is actually actively fighting. Here's another interesting point. Avatar, mega franchise, does not deal with the multiverse. Every movie now is about a multiverse. It has to take place in a multiverse. No, there's only one universe. It's the reality you live in. Pandora is that reality.
Yeah,
or it could be if we put God Emperor James Cameron in charge of all aspects of society.
Absolutely. Yeah. Oh my God. And also, everyone shitting on the trailer. It's like, yeah, of course. Parenthetically, that the trailer, it's not going to look like the movie is, because the movie is supposed to be seen in a giant fucking screen in like I said, in a mind-breaking frame rate. It's not supposed to be watched on your phone. It's not. This is irrelevant, basically. But even then, in those few images we saw, some of the most dense and weighty looking CGI. It's like it feels like you are, yes, like watching an actual thing happen, which I'm sorry is just not what you get out of these Star Wars or Marvel fucking shit shows where it's just green screen and it looks it the whole time. But like, only that, not only was it actually a good trailer, all the people who were saying, in addition to that, oh, nobody asked for this. Nobody wants Avatar 2. Everyone saw it and then they forgot it. No cultural landmark, no memes. Correct. But people who saw Avatar 2, they might not talk about it a lot, but it's in their bones and it has been awakened. How do we know that? 148 million views in one day, baby, of that trailer.
Yeah.
People, he's going to do it. I'm sorry. Boy, about to do it. People are going to go in droves to the movies. If, the deep state hasn't collapsed the economy on purpose before that to prevent that from happening, which we might be in the middle of that happening. And if that happens, all bets are off. But if we can still go to the movies this winter, it's going to be in droves, calling it right now.
If they do that, even though, he will project it on the fucking moon. He will organize, he will fly in projectors for every zip code in America so people can all witness it. So people can witness their neighbors not on Nextdoor or accusing each other of human trafficking for the first time in 20 years. He will literally change the American social contract. And I think it's interesting. I think there is an angel and a devil on the shoulder of the modern man, the modern millennial man, median age 67. On one side is the devil, and that devil is the other man of this time. It's Mr. Big Things Coming, the biggest capper on the planet, Elon Musk.
Yes, that's exactly correct.
Yes, James Cameron is everything Elon Musk pretends to be.
Not just everything he pretends to be. He is has so much of his marketed qualities that he is in fact the complete opposite. Elon Musk, Mr. Big Cap, Big Things Coming. All he does is say things that he is going to do.
Yep.
Do those things ever happen?
Never.
No, they do not. No, they do not. If he says he's going to do it, it's already written in stone. It won't happen. The only things he does are things that someone else has done that he doesn't talk about and then buys that thing and is like, by the way, I did this.
Yeah.
If it's his idea and it hasn't happened yet, it will never happen.
All he uses it to is to keep his stock artificially high and to scam government fucking subsidies. That is entirely the play. Whereas James Cameron, 5 years ago now, said, yeah, I'm making 4 Avatar sequels. And everyone's like, LOL, that's not going to happen. You will never do that, meme guy eating cereal. And then it's like, oh yeah, I built a fucking bubble city in New Zealand.
I look at
and unlike
500 new cameras and wrote myself 4 fucking sequels that I shot back to back to back to back.
Fucking Musk is like I'm building a new type of tunnel that sucks.
Doesn't
I'm making a new rocket ship that like works half the time. It always things he says like years out, and then you see like a concept of him, and people are like, "Oh, it's amazing." Meanwhile, like Cameron, after I think Wall making Titanic, Wall already achieving this amazing administrative a feat, this technological accomplishment, is like, "Oh, I have some free time. I think I'm going to invent a new type of submarine." And then just fucking does it. He just
And then
fucking,
I'm going.
like, he fucking does it. Like, do you know how stupid most people in entertainment are? Like, if it was like if you kidnapped their assistant and they're like, you have to pick up your dry cleaning today, they would die. That's most people in entertainment. And James Cameron is like, oh, according to my abacus that I use, I have an extra hour on Sundays. Looks, that's perfect. That's enough time for me to invent a new type of fucking submarine that can plumb the depths of the earth.
And like, here's the other thing:
lost knowledge.
Unlike all of the other shittier imitation meta multiverses that we're entreated to be distracted by or to enter in, like, you know, Marvel movies or whatever. Like, the thing is, like, they're chained to a production schedule that demands that like at least 2 of them come out every year. So that when it comes time to actually watch the big screen, like laser battle or whatever, it's just like it's like dishwater, you know, because like the computers, the animation is just like they just got to get it out there. It looks flat and dead as hell. Whereas only James Cameron could not just have written himself, but spent like over a decade rendering a single bead of sweat that's featured in like a half second of screen time. And here's the thing, like, yes, Pandora is a metaverse that we are being entreated to join. But it's like Gnosticism. There is the false metaverse and then the true metaverse. and then like we are being distracted by all these false multiverses that are counterfeit. They are gruel. They are a distraction. Pandora is the real metaverse.
Yeah.
It is and this is why James Cameron, unlike capper of the century Elon Musk, James Cameron will be the one responsible for extending the light of consciousness to the stars.
Absolutely. And you know why?
Because the simulation, not just the simulation of reality that he's created, it is not just a perfect, like, imagination expanding environment of which you can imagine being in. It is a vision that is like pink to our real world of like what is possible if we change ourselves. If we evolve our consciousnesses, we can pass through that veil into not the false simulation, but that we can pass and create for ourselves a better like universe than the one we live in.
Absolutely, because this is the good. Oh, this is just the same worship of impotent worship of Musk. It's the same kind of fantasy of being redeemed, you know. But in the Musk one, he does all the work. And then he just unveils new products for you to buy. And then you buy those products, and then everything works out. And it's all on him. With the Cameron vision, when you come out of Avatar and you are in Pandora, you have to act like you're in Pandora. That's what fucking saves us, is the way that we behave. Not along the consumer access that will have us all making the rational economic choice to buy Elon's epic technology.
Yes.
We have to act out of something deeper than that fucking shallow self-interest that is what is driving us into oblivion.
Okay, yeah, my actions in the real world and in my life and in my relations could be influenced by a wet dream rendered in fucking N64 or by alien spiritual Gaiaism used through Tales where you're the Viet Cong.
Yeah.
Well, which one's going to be better? And like, you know, by the way, like I'm sure people will accuse us of hypocrisy, right? Because we made fun of how, you know, every guy who calls himself an investor professionally, it's been the dick riding Olympics for Mr. Capper, Elon Musk. We've made fun of that. Some will say, "Oh, how can you make fun of the concept of dick riding?" And I will say, we're not.
Yeah.
That they're doing the bad type of dick riding.
And we're doing the good one.
They're doing the dick riding Olympics. What we're doing is the dick riding Promethean struggle.
Yep.
we are dick riding the fire from the gods and bringing the light of humanity.
And, I'm sorry.
And then a falcon comes down and we have to dick ride the falcon for eternity, but it's worth it.
And like, you know, if it's James Cameron's dick, I'm throwing a saddle on that bad boy and just,
my God,
just trotting away.
The Sully's climactic riding of the Turok that allows him to lead the Na'vi into victory in battle against the Earthlings. That is literally a dick riding scene.
Yes.
And, you know,
yes. Dick riding. There's nothing wrong with dick riding in and of itself. It's like getting mad at the rain. It's going to happen. If there are types of people, you know, there are going to be guys who are dick rode. There are going to be guys that dick ride. There are going to be people that do both, like me. And it just is. It is like light and dark.
Yeah. When you're in the discursive space, you cannot opt out of these concepts. Is you the like the Substack fantasy is that you can operate by some sort of objective criterion that applies across everything and like roots out these notions. Nope. You got to pick a side and you have to go by like your gut.
And to the charges of hypocrisy among the little brains, the you know, just the like I said, the dolts, the dunks,
The no tails.
the dullers, yeah, the no tails. Here's the thing. Yes, what James Cameron is offering is a technologically mediated simulation of reality that we are like offloading our consciousness to, and some might say responsibility for the world we inhabit already. However, here's the thing. Back to Gnosticism. The reality that we inhabit already is a false one.
Mm-hmm.
And this is the key component of movie mindset. Movies are an illusion of reality, but in their falseness, they are in fact the authentic reality.
Mm-hmm.
And what's so important about James Cameron and the fact that he is the American Napoleon and he's the one man I would trust with like Napoleon-like authority over like all aspects of the human economy, culture, and social life, is that the false reality that he's created is one that is so exquisitely detailed and rendered that like to break out of the false